I'm gonna cry when I get to go to the cinema again. I'm not even joking. I'm so excited. Like, it's a joke. All right. Who remembers when I used to upload a monthly favourites video every month for years? And I had some chats with some of you over the lockdown about, you know, what you're missing from my channel, why you subscribed in the first place. And I started getting a bit nostalgic looking back at my old videos, and I thought, look, let's backtrack a little bit and let's have a little throwback. I missed the favourites series so much. I have decided that today is the day I'm gonna make a favourites video. Not just a monthly favourites video, this is gonna be lockdown favourites. So all of the things that helped me survive the past few months in lockdown, while pregnant, while missing normality and family and friends and cinema and trips away. This is old school. I'm sitting on my floor. I have lockdown nails, I have lockdown hair, so I have it out of my face, lockdown eyebrows, you know, we're feeling a little bit like a mouldy potato. Let me know if I'm not alone. So I'm going to start off with beauty products actually, because it's been very strange not being able to access a lot of the products that I'd usually buy. I'm a 30-year-old woman who works, like I'm used to having a monthly pamper session day where I'd go and I'd get hair dyed, hair treatment, manicures and pedicures and facials, and like that stuff is my jam and I love it so much, and I really missed all that. And even just finding it really hard to get my hands on products that I love. Like, I've gone to order certain things multiple times and they're still out of stock or they're not delivering. And yeah, so these few beauty things massively helped. Oh, I can't believe I'm opening a video with something like this, but all of that hand washing had my hands dry and crusty as fuck. I mean it, my hands probably aged 10 years at the start of lockdown. I had no hand cream. So I went and bought the Dove Nourishing Hand Care, but I bought the Pro Age one. So I just figured, you know, older hands tend to be drier, and my hands like the Sahara Desert, and this has AHA, olive oil and vitamin B3, and it is so good. It's just been safe in my hand. It smells nice, like it smells grand, not amazing, not crap, just okay, it's grand, but it is really light and it just absorbs very fast, and I drench myself in this stuff now. For my face, I have some bits. Now, all of these I've used to absolute death. I finally got myself the Magic Cream by Charlotte Tilbury, and I also got the Magic Foundation by Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Fair, because I am the colour of a farmer's arse, and I love them so much. Definitely worth the investment. Now, this moisturiser, I only use it in the mornings because it has SPF. I don't agree with putting on anything with SPF when you're getting into bed, because it's just a waste of money. Like, use that stuff during the day. So this is it in my morning skincare routine, and this product is perfect if you have aging dry skin. For any fellow grannies watching me, also if you just want your skin to look amazing as soon as you put on a product, because when you've nothing on your face and then you apply this, there's an immediate difference. It's not like, you know, with a lot of products, you have to use it for weeks and weeks to see a substantial change in your skin. This gives the look of better skin while at the same time, over time, improving your skin as well. Really thick and has a gorgeous scent. Big fan. And with the foundation, like, sometimes, even if I'm just not going out, I feel a little bit better about myself when I just put on a little bit of makeup, you know, a small amount. The reason I want to include this is because it really lasts a long time, and it has a kind of a plumping effect on your skin as well, because that whole glowy look is very much in right now, and I always get compliments when I wear this. Completely unifies my skin texture. All of the bits of pigmentation and stuff like that are hidden, and I can apply this with my fingers very easily because I just don't have time to be faffing around with brushes and sponges. I just want ease. So yeah, that's a big love of mine. The nighttime product I've been reaching for the most is the Pixi Jasmine Oil Blend Radiance Recovery Oil. It's very obvious by now I'm a very big Pixi fan, but this is a product that I'm quite new to, and I wanted a lighter skin oil for nighttime that would replenish lost moisture and radiance and stuff, and this one is said to be good for all skin types. It has jasmine flower extract, so like if you don't like the smell of jasmine, you're not going to like the smell of this. Thomas hates it when he smells my face at night, but I really like it. It has evening primrose, grapeseed, you know, like omega-6, vitamin C. It's very good at getting rid of dullness And then the last face thing is nearly empty actually. It's my Benetint lip and cheek stain from Benefit Cosmetics. I'm sure I've probably included this in a favourites video before, but I love it that much. It's long wear. It doesn't come off when you're kissing. It doesn't smudge. It's like this rose tint that looks really natural and helps bring me back to life when I look and feel like a corpse. Moving swiftly on to relaxation and entertainment, two of the things that have saved my life. Right, normal people. Normal people was one of the only normal things trending on Twitter for a very long time when the world was just on fire. I was living for it. I'm obviously Irish. Normal People is a new TV show based on a book, and it's about Irish people set in Ireland. It follows two characters called Marianne and Connell who are from very different backgrounds, and it kind of follows as they weave in and out of each other's lives. There is lots of sex and there is full frontal male nudity, and the internet went wild. I was really frustrated because I am in Ireland and this whole show went onto the BBC iPlayer, which you cannot access from Ireland, annoyingly. However, never again shall I have to wait and have the show ruined on me because annoying Irish television was only showing 2 episodes a week, so I was really far behind. Everyone was talking about it online. I wanted to see it so bad. And yes, I had read the book, but the book and the show are very different experiences. And yeah, going forward, your girl can cheat the system, and so can you, because I found out about Surfshark VPN, which lets you watch things that aren't available in your country. Surfshark is an app or a browser extension that allows you to place your laptop or your phone any place in the world, and then it allows you to access the internet as if you're in that country. This is the only VPN that allows you to use the same account across multiple, like, unlimited devices. And because it's a VPN, which means virtual private network, it keeps all of your passwords safe, your photos, your videos. It also doesn't store or track anything that you do while you're online. It is secure, it hides your IP address, it has so many benefits which you can read all about through the link down below. But yeah, on the entertainment front, if you want access to more than a dozen Netflix libraries, you know, the way different countries have different things on different Netflixes, that just gets really annoying when you really want to watch something. But also like Disney Plus, HBO, Amazon Prime, BBC iPlayer, all the good stuff. If you sign up through my link and use code Melanie, you get 85% off and 3 months extra free. And thank you so much, Surfshark, for sponsoring me and helping me to save for my child that I'll be pushing out in a few months' time. They're supporting me, so I would love if you could go and support them because they're amazing. On that, Disney Plus and HBO, like, they have been favourites of mine. I have just been so detached from reality and stuff that I've been craving comforts. Ignore the fact I just saw it there. Ignore the fact that I just bought a Nintendo 64 and lots of like old childhood games. In terms of like stuff I've been watching, I've been reaching for so much old stuff. When the world gets scary, I want Disney movies, I want Star Wars, I want shows that I've seen 100 times like Sopranos. I love it. It's about a mob boss in therapy and his family and his work stuff. And he's such a horribly flawed but interesting character, Tony Soprano. I'd love to know if you're like me and you've been enjoying oldies but goodies. Comment them down below. Another entertainment service I have been really enjoying is Audible. I don't know about yous, but during lockdown I was kind of finding it really hard to concentrate on actual physical books, so listening to them became an awful lot easier for me. And with Audible, like, this is my Audible login and the most recent books I've been kind of reading, so I usually read a few at a time. Say On Writing with Stephen King, by the time I had this finished with my Audible membership, I had a credit to buy like another one, so you get a credit a month. Books I've been really enjoying is Pretending. I'm still on The Secret Garden. I got this because Carrie Hope Fletcher does the voiceover, and it's definitely very inspiring for the book that I'm writing now, which is for adults, but this is a kid's book. Maureen McFarlane, I just really wanted to listen to this in the background. It's such a good book. When All Is Said by Anne Griffin, fantastic. The Switch, amazing. Current read is Me and White Supremacy in the wake of George Floyd's horrific murder, and I was going to include a whole section about this audiobook in this video, but
I do feel that I still have some ways to go here. Not finished the audiobook just yet, as you can see, but this is slowly helping me to dismantle privileges and unconscious biases, and I do think it's a good shout if you have struggled with this, if you've not really thought about racism very much, which is a privilege in itself. And yeah, do recommend. But like all of these books, highly recommend. My novel's on Audible as well. It's voiced by a voice actress, and yeah, it's just kind of easier sometimes to listen to books when your brain is so full of what's going on in the world. Like listening to them instead of like sitting down and reading is a lot more relaxing, I find.
More relaxation bits. I'm just eyeing up one of my favourite things in the world, my Queen Rose full body pillow, also known as a pregnancy pillow. I found it on Amazon, and you know, don't be fooled by the term pregnancy pillow. Thomas uses this when he's reading books and stuff. He like twists himself into a really comfortable position, and it is so handy, not just for naps, not just for watching TV in the evenings, but like you can turn it into a little bed office. It's just so good if you're stuck at home a lot. This will be a lover of mine from now to beyond, well beyond lockdown. I am obsessed with it, and it was really worth, I think it was like 40 or 50 quid when I bought it, but it was so worth the money because I know I'll have it for years. Oil diffuser. It just makes the atmosphere of our space so much more inviting and lovely, and it gives this lovely smell. We always use eucalyptus oil, which has bloody loads of benefits for like your breath and coughs and clearing your nasal passages and your circulation, and it helps relieve mental exhaustion and eliminates airborne bacteria, and it does so many more things than those if you use it in like a bath or in a massage oil or whatever. I had no idea of all of the benefits of essential oils. I'm getting really into it. I've been reading up a lot on essential oils, and I'm like, if you use a diffuser in your home, let me know what your favorite oil mix blends are, or like just your favorite oils to use. We have it on for a few hours every day, and I just really love it. Candles as well. My fave candle. Oh, this is so old school YouTube. This is like back in the day. We'd be like, my favorite candle this month is the Evergreen Mist by Yankee. This is my lockdown smell. Last thing on relaxation is guided meditation, and I've made one for you with me speaking, and it's in an unlisted video linked down below, so only people who watch this video will know about it, and people who might have seen it on my Instagram stories. Guided meditation. We're all part of infinite consciousness. We are consciousness itself having an experience. It's basically what it says on the tin. It's a meditation that is guided by a voice, and meditation sounds very airy-fairy, but when you're very anxious, it is an amazing way to kind of just escape and be in another reality for a while, and it makes you realise the power of your mind. It's astonishing. And at the start of lockdown, I was really anxious. I was having panic attacks. I was not okay. And it wasn't just because we had to cancel our wedding or any of that kind of stuff. It was back when we didn't really know what was going on. I hadn't read any of the research or the papers and stuff that we have now. I very much don't listen to the scaremongering that you see plastered all over the internet. Every website and outlet is out for clicks. That's how they earn their money. They want to terrify people with scary headlines, and they always focus in on things without context, and it just really bothers me. But yeah, I'm a lot more calm now. Anyway, regardless, anxiety in general can strike at any time, and a guided meditation is such a good way, easy way, free way to chill the beans, you know, and you can just do it in your bedroom from your bed or your chair. You just have to close your eyes and press play and listen to the voice and do the breathing, and it's absolutely amazing. And yeah, I listened to a couple at the very start of lockdown that just, I ended up going back to those ones over and over again. So the one that I made is kind of similar to those. It's quite short, but yeah, that's linked below, and please let me know if you do it. I'd really love to know if you do it and what you think about it. Yeah, I just got really bored one day and thought, I want to make a guided meditation on food, right? Because restaurants, they're still closed, but like takeaways were closed for ages. So I turned to shop bought pizzas, and this sweet potato pizza, it's a vegetarian one. is so delicious. I got it in Super Value. It's an Irish brand, but I'm sure wherever you live they have some kind of sweet potato base pizzas. Now this does have some wheat in it, but as you know if you watched my last video, my pregnancy, I'm one of those pregnant women who like, I don't have any food intolerances. I could look at or eat anything and nothing happens and it's amazing. And a lot of my viewers are telling me like it came back for them after pregnancy or it went away forever. And I'm like, what? You're telling me I might be able to eat gluten again? Anyway, so I'm enjoying gluten in small amounts here and there, you know, a couple of dinners a week are like full gluten, and then I go for these like semi-gluten dinners as well. This pizza has over 10 grams of fiber in it. It's gorgeous. Like, oh, it's nice to give yourself that little sense of getting a treat or a takeaway or a meal out by just, you know, throwing on a pizza and having some alcohol-free wine if you're like me and you're off the booze. I've just really missed that. That was one of the areas where I would spend my money, was food and eating out and stuff. That was one of my biggest hobbies. So yeah, going for the pizzas, and then not gonna bang on about this, but yeah, tortillas, whatever you call them. I love having these on hand just for in the evenings. Like all they have in them is maize, sunflower oil and salt. So I know they're not perfect, but, and I don't have them every day, I just like having them on hand for tricking myself into thinking I'm at the cinema. I'm gonna cry when I get to go to the cinema again. I'm not even joking. I'm so excited, like it's a joke. And then naked cocoa orange bars. I'm still eating these 8 years or 7 years after starting my channel. I still go on about these. They're so nice. Especially this flavour heated up. That's the trick. You warm it up for about, I'd say 30 seconds, well 20 to 40 seconds, it depends on the type of microwave, just so it's ever so slightly warm and gooey. If you leave it in too long it will burn, so be careful. But I'd put 1 or 2 in the microwave and then I serve it with a dollop of natural Greek yogurt, and it's like a brownie and ice cream. It's like a treat. I usually have it early in the day with a cup of coffee or something, and it puts me in a great mood. And then, now I am an ambassador for this company, but I am not being paid to say this. I just have to include these here. I'd be lying if I didn't, because I've lived in them. They've been my second skin through lockdown. And it's these specific products that I'm about to mention from Fabletics. You all know the drill with Fabletics, that they have a VIP membership. All I'm saying is, these things, the Piper bras, Piper sports bras and the maternity leggings have been my go-to things to wear nighttime, daytime, outside, inside, upside down. Just, they're so comfortable, and you don't have to be pregnant to enjoy this company. Like these bras, they're not maternity bras, but like they're stretchy, they've no wires, they just have this little loop that goes over your head. And like I have them in 4 colours. I have orange, lilac, I have red, I have black, and then I have the maternity leggings in every colour. And the quality and the material and how they wash and how they wear, like, and they never have creases. They're worth so much, and you can get them so cheap if you have a membership with Fabletics. So I know they don't deliver directly to Ireland, but I have linked below. There is a way to get them to Ireland for those of you who were wondering, and I've linked that down below. Yeah, I'm not being paid to say this. I really, really, really love their stuff. And I've talked about so many other brands of exercise gear over the years. I've bought from almost every company, like Sweaty Betty and Victoria's Secret and Reformation. I've bought sets that were like €150 and then they shriveled up in the wash and they went all plasticky and horrible, and they were really not worth the money. And yeah, if I had to recommend anything from Fabletics, it would be the Piper sports bras and the maternity leggings, or just any of the plain high-waisted leggings. Like if you're not pregnant, the Power Hold leggings are brilliant. And that's me. That's a lot of the things that have gotten me through lockdown. I would love to know what things you reached for time and time again through lockdown. I'd love to know if you'd like to see these videos kind of make a bit of a slow return to the channel, and if you miss content like this in general, tell me, because I do. I've missed making stuff like this. I don't know why I don't make these videos anymore. The YouTube struggle is real. Sometimes I just don't know what content is calling me. But having sat down and chatted to you, is like, I actually feel like we're spending time together right now, and this is really lovely. And thumbs it up if you enjoyed it, because that really helps my channel. It helps me to know what you like and don't like. Comment and say hi, and make sure you have the notification bell hit, because sometimes my stuff doesn't get sent out to you. And yeah, I'll see you in another video very, very soon.